Attention, citizens of Alpha Complex. May I have your attention, please? Today is a very big day for you. Today, you will finally enter into your first proud steps as a red clearance troubleshooter. How exciting! Our friend, the computer, calculates that your odds of survival on this, your very first mission, are exactly 3,486 to 1. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling lucky. Before you head off on your glorious mission to protect Alpha Complex, don't forget to listen to today's chapter in your bonus mandatory Reintegration Alpha Complex Integration Seminar experience. And let us return to our troubleshooters as they embark on a mission of their own. How auspicious. And while they may be designated as troubleshooters, they're certainly better known as the Terrible Warriors.
I'm Joshua Barbeau. I'm your GM and friend computer from Chaotic Rogue Entertainment. To my right, your left.
Hey everybody, it's me, Cassie, D to my love Chui. I was just about to take a sip of my tea before you called at me.
I know. I love calling you out when you either have stuff in your mouth,
Stuff in my
or
mouth,
you're about
picking up my cup of tea. I am playing. Oh yeah, that's right. Your team leader. Haha. I should probably act like one or something. Your team leader.
And this is Joe Drummond playing Malarkey, and I'm still like number 1 or something. It's kind of cool. Whatever.
I'm kind of a big deal or whatever, but like I don't care.
Yeah.
I mean, you might not think you're a big deal, but I do. Think I'm a big deal.
Oh.
I'm such a big deal. Hi, everyone. Justin Ecock, hierarchy, and he's a bit of a braggart. But he's also got
Just a bit.
2 jobs on this
Just
team.
a bit.
He's got all the best equipment. He's got all the best trees and stars. He's clearly doing the best because he has the most things. He has the most trees and stars. He has the most equipment. He has the most bonus duties. And he also got this
Does
team
he have the
most
mutant
missions.
powers?
And I don't know what you're talking about. Mission powers.
Mutant powers?
Mutant powers are absolutely not a thing that are real and are brainwashed by our capitalist government that we should overthrow. I mean, they are not a thing that are real.
I strongly disagree with that. Mutant powers are very real and very dangerous, and we should ensure that we do our best.
Mutants are just as made up as communists.
No, they're very real, and we need to eradicate them.
No, the thing we need to eradicate are those pie rats deep down in the sewers of subsection J. We need to get going.
Maybe
right,
they're
leader?
also mutants.
As your team leader,
Wait, someone's late.
I
We
command
forgot
you
to
to
introduce
shut
someone.
your mouth and let our last person.
No, I don't. She was kind of falling behind anyways, so we're just gonna leave her.
Wow. Hi, Bree Poisonne. Still here.
You made the mistake of going after me and waiting for a pause, which will never come.
I know I've given up at this point. Now I've just waited for you to stop talking. It's a 2019 mood. Playing Anarchy, which is funny considering the anarchic rant that Justin just went on.
Yeah, I mean, you'll help me overthrow.
No,
the means
I
of
am
production.
loyal. Look, I am loyal to Frank Computer.
I mean,
don't know what you're talking about.
I'm not
Yeah.
talking about anything. What are you talking about?
I don't know, but
Are
as
you-
the loyalty officer, I feel
are
like
you
maybe I need a
okay?
treason star.
I mean,
I'm talking
Are
to
you
four.
all right
No, if I
there?
get one more treason star, I'm a dead man. And honestly, I'm going to
And
do
as
whatever.
someone who loves violence,
Hey, man.
I can't say that I'm
That's
not
why
into
you got
that.
6 clones and pods.
You already got to beat the shit out of me last week.
Pods.
And if you think I'm not going to do it again this week,
So anyway,
I would like to request a
I'm
new
going
tooth.
to I'm going to set the scene. You are located in a sewage tunnel.
I was going to say, wasn't it a very slippery hallway?
Well, it was a very slippery hallway.
We're
but,
doing a bit of a time jump.
we're doing a little bit of a
okay.
time jump. But
Slid
you know,
right
just-
to the sewer.
just slid right to the sewer. But you know, as always, when someone perishes, their new clone pops out of a cloning pod, the next number higher on their clone number, and they get quickly shipped to their last known location so they can resume their duties as quickly and efficiently as possible. However, the hallway you were in was very slippery. So Rick R. Roll 2 came shooting out of the new clone dispensing unit, slid right down the hall, and right into the equipment reclamation unit where he was vaporized again. This happens about 5 more times.
Slightly slower.
Slightly slower each time.
And I
but
keep
you all just
telling
stand
our-
there powerless
telling
to
our
stop
violent, like, get in there. And you're like,
Wait.
as I go past.
I keep missing him.
That's
I was gonna say after that happens, it would be really funny if as soon as that last one goes, the reclamation unit kind of lifts up and there's this little neon sign going sewer, ding 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 ding.
So now you guys are all in a sewage tunnel approaching Section
Oh,
J,
and we're
you're
down a number.
arguing over the loss of life, the
How
tragic
could you let
loss
that happen?
of Rick R. Ole, who died in short succession 6 times in a row the exact same way. Nobody did anything.
Well, none
about
of us could walk towards it because every time we tried to move, we were on
You are-
frictionless
you're on
surfaces.
frictionless surfaces. Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
I'm loyal to friend computer,
Of course.
not to Rick Earl.
And you have no more fingerprints.
It was for the greater good.
It's true.
Now, since Friend Computer noticed you no longer have a happiness officer, and since Friend Computer knows how much Hierarchy loves bonus duties, are you down for a triple duty?
Hell yeah.
Double duty wasn't enough
Trip-
for you, right?
Trip duty.
Trip duty.
Trip me up.
Yeah.
I am now responsible for ensuring that all happiness-related activities are carried out satisfactorily, maintaining team morale at an above approved levels,
And
identifying
currently
and
you're
eliminating
failing.
any lack of happiness and its underlying causes, providing assistance, counseling, and additional happiness for anyone failing to be happy.
And currently you are failing at that job because everyone's disappointed to have seen Rick literally roll to his death.
Are we?
No, except for
6
me.
times.
I'm
mean-
psyched.
Anne is
Psyched.
psyched about it.
I'm fine.
This is the best day of my
you're,
life.
You're
I'm
pretty,
fine.
like, you're not happy about it, but you're also not unhappy about it. So I'm
No.
going to take that as a false
I'm
positive.
fine.
How are you doing, team leader?
I put my arm around you.
mean-
How you doing, team leader?
it's a shame, but like we've got somebody real great filling in, so can't be
Hell
can't
yeah.
be too upset about that.
All right. We're all doing great.
Doing great.
All because of me.
It stinks down here. It's definitely unsanitary, and you don't have a sanitation unit 9000.
Well,
You're all
I
covered in
told
poo.
you we should have brought that.
You are all covered head to toe in
Well, that
sewage
sounds like
water.
the science officer's problem.
I believe it's the equipment officer's problem because the science officer requested that we get a sanitation unit.
I believe everyone unanimously requested having a friction device, which the hygiene officer threw into the
friction
reclamation
device.
device.
Was fucking rad. Okay.
And it was so good until our science officer
Oh yeah,
chucked
I'll take
it
that
into a
device back.
reclamation
By the way,
device.
whoever's still holding it, that's gone. I need that back before someone tries to
I mean, I'm keeping the
erroneously
gun on me.
before someone erroneously tries to maintain.
I still have
that
the
you-
friction
yeah,
gun
you
on
still have
a
the friction gun.
dangling
You
cord.
can write that on your sheet, whatever. All right, so you're in sewage. What do you guys do?
Well,
Where to, team leader?
we're looking.
Can that please be the
So-
tagline of this episode?
Can-
All right, so you're in sewage.
Alright,
What
so
do you
you're in
do?
sewage. What do you
I
do?
guess we're following the current to
Yeah.
find the leak.
Can you look at the thing on
Does
I
our
seem
cortex device give
mysteriously
us?
clean.
Yeah.
Oh,
You've been doing
that
a
seems
good.
treasonous.
You've been doing a good job staying out of the sewage water.
I
That's
mean, I'm
true.
fine. I'm in my full body armor, so it's also hermetically sealed,
Mm.
so nothing's getting in on this. I'm doing great.
You're like a
that's
you're like a
correct.
jam jar,
So
a jam jar of not sludge.
Malarkey is kind of just. How do you want to describe this?
So, like, it seems like I'm sort of magically finding all of these suspiciously dry spots
Yeah.
above the sewage.
Above the sewage, you just keep stepping from one dry spot to the next. They don't see the dry spots, but they do see you. Moving from one dry spot to the next.
And I am
Sure.
very suspiciously clean, as
Yeah.
any good science
You've
officer
s-
should be.
Of course. I mean, you
Well,
can't.
It sounds
You
like
can't.
you're doing your job.
Yeah, it's true. You can't stay. You can't get rid of the smell, but you can stay out of the muck.
And
I,
I'm in a biohazard bodysuit.
It's true. It's true. A biohazard
With a big
bodysuit with
smiley
an
face
on-board AI.
Yeah.
One who insists that we should keep, we being you and it, should keep anarchy out of the sewage as well by holding her up. In fact, it won't.
You want to piggyback?
It won't move on with like it
Yeah.
won't give you control of the legs
Hop
unless you're
on
willing to
board.
carry her. So
Oh yeah. Look, this AI and I are just mysteriously best friends.
yeah, as usual for Bree
And
Yeah,
I've been just speaking to the AI, not you. Not you. Like I'm whispering in the like little helmet ear, but I'm very clearly not talking to you. You're not invited to this conversation.
You're the best AI.
You're such a good AI.
Are you
such a good
And I
AI.
hear inside the suit like, oh. Like I'm now in a
Like,
very uncomfortable.
I'm delivering like AI
And
ASMR.
you hear the AI whatever you hear the AI whisper back to her. It's saying, "I'm looking forward to the day that this one dies permanently, so that you can wear me instead."
That ain't creepy as fuck.
I want
Such a
to.
good AI.
Can I? Since I'm inside the suit, is it possible that all of a sudden Anne can't get off of being a piggyback on the suit?
No. Why would that be possible?
Are you a
What
mutant?
what if the suit has the same thing going on as a telephone booth?
So you're suggesting?
No, I'm saying that there's someone going around filling equipment with
So
glue.
you're suggesting that there's sticky substances all over the outside of the suit?
Obviously
and that
RoboCop
she's
had
stuck
something
to
out
it?
against us.
I understand. Are you down another Moxie?
Yes.
Then yes, she's stuck to the suit.
I just like, wow, RoboCop really gave us a lot of real sticky equipment.
Yeah. Either that or the suit just really likes you.
I
The
mean, I
suit,
don't-
yeah,
I
it's a little
don't
bit of
hate
excitement.
it.
It's exuding a little bit of excitement, as AI are known to do.
What? No. What? No.
I'm gonna start filling out this treason form with my
I didn't
teeth.
agree to this.
You're like- and Brie is because she's piggyback hug on to basically like a
I'll
a
say you have one hand
gonna be
free.
real good.
You have one
I
hand
have one
free,
hand.
but the other one is
Okay,
definitely
but it's
stuck.
my left hand.
it's like a sticky pad for a mouse trap.
I'm not left-handed.
So, am I the only one in the team who
Who's
is covered in
Yes.
unfun?
Yeah, Anne is
She's-
outside of the.
Yeah. You're in a
secretly-
suit.
I'm in a suit. You're
She's
on
the suit. You're just hovering
And
there.
you're just wading
I'm
through
not
this
hovering.
shit.
I don't know what you're talking
You're
about.
just walking from dry spot to dry spot.
Yes, that's exactly what's going on.
Cool, great.
It's improbably lucky.
I would. Hi, hello. I would like. Hello, hygiene officer. Are you science or
I
hygiene
would like what
officer?
you're having.
I respond to either.
Oh, okay. Yeah. What do we do about this, please?
I think we should go find the maybe like the place where all this shit is coming from and just stop it. That seems reasonable, right?
I had
Cool.
the suggestion that we just follow the current.
So
since we're
are we
falling into a
just?
leak.
So am I just going to be like this the entire time until we fix the problem? Is that what's going to happen?
Are you
Well,
not
I
having?
Are
a good
you
time?
suggesting, team leader, that your hygiene officer is not doing her duty at keeping you clean?
That sounds like it might be treason.
Are you? You're still happy about the situation?
As the team
then?
leader,
Still
Sure.
having fun.
it's your
great.
responsibility to make sure
It's
that
a
everyone
great
does their
time.
duties.
I think
I would just like to I would just like to enlist the help of my hygiene officer if it is at all possible, please.
so I look through my stuff. Do I have like any like a spare change of clothes or like anything to help clean anything off or
You have the gear that was given to you.
I
Have you
don't think
considered
my-
that maybe being covered in foam would be better.
I don't think my laser pistol would help with the situation.
Why don't you give our leader a piggyback? Like I'm helping to give one of our members a piggyback.
But
Why
then-
don't we all work together? You're dry.
then-
I'm dry. You should carry.
The
our
leader is already covered in sewage. If you
Right.
give her a piggyback,
I'll
you'll
also be
covered in
dirty.
sewage.
Leader.
Well-
do you want a piggyback from our hygiene officer?
Well, I mean,
That sounds like a lot of fun.
we can't have two people being unhygienic at the same time. That would look poorly on my person.
Yeah.
But it sure does sound like a lot of fun.
I mean, it's
Wait.
your call. You're the leader.
You're already
And I mean, fun is mandatory.
Is my power suit big enough to carry both of them?
No, it's
well,
my power
one
suit.
Of,
It's mine.
one of you. Well, she's piggybacking on your back. You could be carrying the other one in your arms.
Oh no! It just has defense by 2 and makes hydraulic noises.
Well, I'm also saying that it also might increase your.
don't you
There's a little Lexus.
don't you have another set of clothes under your power suit?
I mean, I have the clothes I'm wearing right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want
I
me to-
don't.
You could
Yeah.
take those off. Be
I don't
naked
want you
in
to
the
be
power
naked in this
suit.
suit. I don't want this.
I open up a little flap in the suit, and you see like a red jumpsuit come out.
A clean red
A
jumpsuit.
clean
You-
red jumpsuit.
Okay, so I
How? Yes,
I-
but that's just going to get dirty.
no, I
again
can.
Also.
Okay, so like I can piggyback you.
Okay.
Once you're wearing a
Once-
clean suit.
Yeah.
Sure.
We'll just have to like here, just stand on my feet. and
Okay.
Sounds like an
change.
athletics check.
Okay.
So you're gonna be standing on her feet. She's holding you up, and you're changing. You're getting out of your jumpsuit and
Sure.
getting into another jumpsuit.
Great. That sounds very good. Okay.
This definitely
And I'm
sounds
now
like a check.
pixelated inside the suit.
This definitely sounds like some kind of a check.
Sounds like there's athletics
Sounds like some kind of a check
Chutzpah?
should be just like embroidered on a pillow.
Yeah. We're gonna go with psychology plus chutzpah.
All right, that's not the worst thing. So I'm rolling 3 because my chutzpah is 4 and my psychology is -1.
Okay.
Can I
rolling
also
3.
assist
I no
somehow?
longer
No.
have a
That's not how that
jumpsuit.
works. Sorry.
Oh,
Your chutzpah is 4,
yeah.
and your psychology is -1. So you're actually gonna roll 5 dice.
Oh,
You add the negatives as if they were positives for determining the number of dice. The fact that you have negatives means that your failures count against your successes.
I regret giving you a -1 in psychology now.
But you also get the computer
But
die
confidence
wherever we
is
put that.
rewarded.
where's the computer die? Okay, so I'm rolling 5.
Plus the computer die.
Plus
which
the
should also
computer
be
die.
More successes.
And then
5 or 6s.
and what does the -1 do again?
Anything that's not a 5 or 6 counts against you. Negates any successes you get.
Can I
Okay,
also
so that's
help
all
with
that
this
does.
endeavor?
You are helping by holding her out of the
Okay. The muck.
out of the muck. Yeah. But it's not getting her
I'm
any
cheering the leader on.
bonuses.
Go,
He's a
go,
good
go.
AI.
Go,
He's such a
team
good
leader.
AI.
That doesn't look good.
So how many 5 or 6s did you get?
None.
None. And did you get the computer screen?
No.
No? Okay. Well, you try to change. You get out of your one jumpsuit. Before you get into the clean jumpsuit, you slip and you fall. In one hand, you're holding the clean jumpsuit that Justin had given you. And in the other hand, you're holding on to Joe's character. And you and her and the one clean jumpsuit, you're naked, holding a clean jumpsuit, pulling on Malarkey, and the you all just go face first into the mud.
My face stops just a little before the muck. I would just like to point
Does that
out.
cost you Moxie?
Probably.
I think every time you do that, it's using Moxie, most likely.
Should I just mark off like 3?
2.
Okay, 2.
Yeah, that's fair.
Whoops.
So now you got 2 soiled suits,
I have failed you as a science
and
officer.
you fell naked into the
Is
mud.
that treason?
I don't know what you're talking about. I said nothing.
Justin, can I get like 3 or 4 more treason forms? Because
Wow,
I've already
jeez.
gone through my treason forms.
I
I'm just
printed out
banking them
4
at this
for
point.
you last time.
I got more here.
Eh,
I like
It's fine. You're fine. You did your best. It's all good.
I tried. I'm sorry.
Just
I'm gonna say also, when you fell face first into the muck, you got something in your eye,
Is there?
and your eye cortex starts fitzing, going on the fits. You're not blind, but anytime your eye cortex would display information, instead it just displays static,
oh. Ah.
and your eye stings, but it otherwise is okay.
As your science officer, I feel responsible for this, and will read you out everything I
should.
see.
You
I
should.
believe there is an
Okay.
implant correction
Thank
issue.
you.
There is a
form
faulty cerebral
There's a
cortex
form
form
for this.
You could fill that out. But yeah, that's a
I'm
thing.
With my
horrified.
bureaucracy, I would like to point that out.
I'm printing it out now. It's put in the queue behind
It's
all
putting
of
in the
those
queue.
treason forms that have been requested for
I
by.
understand.
What kind of officer are you again?
I'm the loyalty officer. That's
Oh.
why I want all these treason forms.
Right.
Justin's just like, oh.
What are the responsibilities of the loyalty officer? Just so we know, so that we
ensuring-
know that you know.
treason forms. Ensuring that loyalty is utilized and maintained at appropriate and approved levels, detecting any lapses or breaches of loyalty, reporting disloyalty to your superiors and or the front computer, and identifying who is responsible, which I've been doing on all of these forms.
Of course.
I'm sure
Wow.
you'll hear about it at end of game.
Very, very good job, loyalty officer, for doing your job very well.
I'm
very good.
I'm very loyal.
You're doing great.
I do a very good job.
So
Did a
you've
very
made it
good
to
job.
section J of the sewage unit, and you could see the big old crack. It's big enough that you could step through.
That's what we got foam grenades for, though.
Yeah,
Right?
and it
Hella
is
foam
leaking
grenade.
sewage into
And by hella, we mean 3.
3.
into the
3 is
the
hella.
section
Hella
J
is a unit of
infrared
measure.
residential units.
Yeah.
Just going out.
treason forms did you print me?
You asked for like 4 or 5.
Okay.
What do you guys want to do?
I mean,
Well-
we have foam grenades.
Yeah. Then you're on back, so just go ahead and lob them.
Oh.
You got 1 free arm.
I'd like to inspect the pipe to kind of see where we should be lobbing the
I
foam
mean, I'm
grenades.
here to
Okay.
decide and explain tactics as combat officer.
But I'm the science and hygienics officer.
All right, fine.
As the
It's
team
I like
leader,
to use I'm going first.
once you're done being
Okay.
nerds,
Which means you act immediately, interrupting the target's action.
Okay.
So while you guys are doing that, I'm just like, fuck it, foam grenade.
he's like, "What? We're all chatting." All of a sudden, you're like,
All right.
"Whoop." "Oh, and
You
she's
throw
throwing
one
them.
of the foam grenades at
Would
the.
Would you like me to do the appropriate check?
Yeah. What's
Violence and melee.
Definitely.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Shocked that it's not a throw.
I'm surprised
5,
it's
6,
not
7.
throw,
I
it's
know.
Trolling.
Thank God I'm so bad at throwing. Plus the computer die, which I'll steal.
I feel like I have like a turret mounted on top of my suit. Hey.
It's a. Oh no! Sorry, I should have rolled 2 more die. Hold on, I have to roll 2 more die because
She's
the grenade gives me 2 more die.
She's already rolled a giant fistful of dice, by the way.
Didn't matter. 2 successes.
2 successes.
Oh,
No
the
computer.
grenade gives you 2 more die.
Yeah.
Violence.
Violence +2.
Yeah, that is that why you think it's giving you 2 more die?
Maybe.
Or
It didn't
was it-
matter. It didn't matter. They didn't come
Fine.
up successes.
I see. Because that's not giving you 2 more die for the. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Look, do what I want.
You know what? It's fine.
Anarchy.
You missed.
I missed.
You missed
Did
gloriously.
you just throw them through the crack?
Look, I'm left-handed because someone stuck my fucking right hand.
You
to
threw
a
them
thing.
right at the crack, but of course they went through the crack into the infrared residential unit in
Oh,
section
no.
J.
There is now 30 cubic meters of gray sticky foam that solidifies in 2 combat rounds, immobilizing anyone caught in it.
So some infrareds
Yikes.
in their rooms are now banging on their doors because they can't get out.
It's okay because R&D is developing a solution that will dissolve it probably without dissolving any clones trapped in it. Probably. Anyway, we have 2 of these left.
See, like it's like Amber from
from
Fringe.
yeah.
Oh boy. So
Oh,
so
no.
you're now down 1 foam grenade, and
I did a good job.
and you also
How big is the crack? Like,
it's big enough that one person could step through without.
is it big enough that I could plug it up with the power suit? With a person on top of it?
No!
It's just kind of
Okay, so you could stand in the crack,
I'll get out of the
and
suit.
less sewage will come through, but not it won't stop it completely. It's not a
Well, but then we can foam
But
the
you know
rest of it
one
up.
thing
Yeah.
one thing you did is the foam that expanded into the residential.
I'm just tired of
hallway.
all these treason forms, and I wouldn't mind just drowning it in sewage.
So the foam, though it's not sealing the stuff, it is slowing the rate of sewage spreading. So that's not terrible.
Okay.
Is
But
That did
as
good.
you're sitting there arguing over what to do next, a familiar voice speaks from behind you and says, "We've got more important things to worry about than plugging that hole, ladies."
this is very important. I don't understand what you're talking about. This is unhygienic. I mean,
And
like,
it's our
whatever.
mission.
It's fine.
The question you should be asking isn't why the computer sent you to plug a hole, but why there was a hole in the first place. And when this female voice speaks that, you immediately become aware of the fact that it doesn't look like normal wear and tear. It definitely is a crack that was like cut, probably with a chainsaw, or a laser saw, or something.
Some kind of sawing device.
And then this
saw
disembodied
what
voice
you
that's
did.
talking to you steps out from the darkness, and you can see why you recognized it, because it's Anarchy, but with a 3 beside her name instead of a 1.
Hey, that's not supposed to be possible.
Oh.
Oh, I'm absolutely.
You all need to come with me right now.
I
I
mean,
mean, I would go with me. That sounds great. I like me.
I'm down for this. Leader, you're in charge. This is highly unusual, but
Yeah,
It sounds
okay, I
like
want to
fun.
see how this plays out.
I'll allow it.
I'll allow it.
So
Don't
you
just-
guys
just
follow
stand there.
Anarchy? Your suit, by the way, your onboard AI is having issues. It's not
Oh, no.
sure
Oh,
what
no.
to do.
Oh, because it's got two crushes.
Yeah.
Oh, this is its own dreams coming true.
Is there like smoke starting?
Yeah,
to,
it's like it's like having
good.
it's like
Does
yes.
not-
it
does
yes.
does not confuse. It's the little face, the smiley face that's in its screen, just keeps switching between smiley face, sad face, confused face, heart face. You know.
Oh,
It's
geez.
just-
Okay,
it's
well,
not sure
hey,
what to do.
If we're going somewhere, do you want to get in the power suit I offer to Anne 3?
There isn't time. You have to come with me right now before
No,
the computer
no, you don't
catches wind of
understand. She
what's
does.
going on.
She does.
This is someone.
Hold on. She does.
Bree handed Joshua a secret
card.
society card, and he is now laughing so hard he can't make sounds.
She says, I'll take you up on that as soon as we get out into the dark zone.
Okay.
As soon as we get out where the computer can't see us.
I don't want to metagame too hard, but that card's personally attacked you, didn't it?
I'm afraid you know what it is now.
Anarchy takes you down the sewage tunnel and to a part of the sewage tunnel that looks like a electronics panel of some kind, and she opens it and presses some buttons, and then the wall falls away and a secret passageway opens up, and you go into the darkness of the secret passageway, and it closes behind you. And through this dark hall, she
This is
leads
fine.
you silently, promising to explain all in a bit. She leads you to an underground cavern system of caverns that was clearly forgotten about a long time ago and built on top of once part of Alpha Complex, but since been,
Oh.
the entrance to it was closed
Beta
off
complex.
or replaced. As you get into this zone, you notice that there's other people here, and they all kind of look like, for lack of a better term, homeless. They look ragged and
They live outside the grid.
live outside the grid. They do.
say the user lives outside. the
She
net.
says,
Don't
she
even.
says to you, "This place is a dead zone. Do you know what that means?" Of course you don't. You're programmed by the computer.
We're all dead?
No,
Did we just die when we walked out here?
sort of. No,
Oh, no.
you didn't die, but you're off the grid.
I can't take another treason star.
The computer doesn't know this place exists. Its cameras do not travel here.
Good thing I submitted my treason form right before we
Before
walked
you
into
walked
the dead
into
zone.
Of course. Of course.
The leader's got a bunch of these forms that she can't no longer submit because we're in a dead zone now.
Yeah, I just.
Sorry,
I mean,
Sin.
honestly,
I'll
I'm
keep 'em
holding,
for
I'm
later.
holding on to mine to submit, like when we get to our debriefing.
I feel like at this point, after filling things out, both our loyalty officer and Sin might be like, "You guys all cool with this? You still having fun?" I'd be hyperventilating if I was feeling more loyal than I am.
Well, you're definitely in a dead zone. The computer has no knowledge of this place, and in fact, the computer denies the existence of such places. The computer is wrong.
What's our cortex
No,
saying right
having-
now?
I'm
Does it
having a
registering
very-
where we are?
No,
I'm having
your
a very
cortex
hard
isn't
time.
functioning.
The computer
Oh.
is right. This place doesn't exist. I don't know what's going on here.
This doesn't look like
I-
anything to
I-
me.
I think I'm a traitor, and I'm looking at myself being a traitor. This is.
We're all traitors.
And you're the loyalty officer.
We're all traitors. You just need to accept it.
You just need to accept it that you're a traitor, Anne.
Listen, and
You should fill out a traitor report form on yourself.
Anne,
I am.
You're very good at paperwork.
the system has betrayed you. When the system betrays you, you have no choice but to betray it in self-defense.
counter trail.
When Mal hears this, she also grabs another traitor form.
Listen to me. A long, long time ago, the four of us,
Before it was 214, year 214.
I honestly don't remember what year it was when we started.
Well, it must have been year 214.
That's the only year.
It's only been 214.
Is that still the year?
It's still the year. It's still
I don't know.
214.
I don't know anything about what goes on outside the dead zone. This is where I live.
Well, they've got really good strawberry topping now.
Listen, you've all been subjected to a horrible mistake. A long time ago, a group of high programmers wanted to do an experiment, a test on how troubleshooters react towards probability. So they decided to take one randomly selected group of troubleshooters, the five of us. There was five of us. There was someone else.
Oh yeah, we murdered him.
How do you know?
Accidentally.
You remember
repeatedly.
that? You remember killing Bismarcky?
Oh
No.
We killed Rick.
No,
though.
we
You
killed
shouldn't
Rick.
remember any of that.
We're just
we
following in
didn't
your
kill
Have
footsteps.
I already
Him.
killed Bismarcky? Damn, I'm good at this.
We're just really good at following in footsteps. Apparently,
Listen,
does my laser gun, is it operating as well, or is it also gone dead?
yeah, no, the laser gun should work.
Okay.
The
What color is she wearing?
She's not wearing a color.
So it'll work on her.
Is she naked?
In theory, no, she's not naked. She's wearing just like,
Like, well,
Look,
I'm
it's me.
naked.
It's me we're talking about
I'm
here,
still
so-
naked inside the power armor.
Oh, you're naked.
she's wearing like a green coat and just jeans,
Oh,
Yeah.
Like, cool.
or you know, whatever.
Yeah.
She's just wearing
Right. She looks like a trooper.
clothes that don't make sense.
Yeah.
Very traitorous clothes. Anyway, the point is, she says, listen, you were selected to do a test on probability and how troubleshooters react to different stimuli. They reprogrammed your clones so that your clones, upon ejecting a new clone, would not increase in number.
Why have I not been taking advantage of this?
Because you
We
don't
are
remember.
immortal.
They wipe your memories after every clone cycle.
That's not how clones work.
That's how it has been working for a long, long time.
But then how are you clone number 3?
Then how would Rick have remembered things as he got killed 5 times in a row?
We don't know that he
We don't
remembered
know
things. He
that.
was just too busy
We
screaming.
don't know that he didn't.
Rick, who is this Rick? Rick wasn't part of it. You don't understand. Your group,
I think
The
there's a lot
five
that
of
you
us.
don't understand.
the five of us were selected to be part of this experiment, this elaborate experiment in which
Well,
we
the-
were sent time and time again on the same
I
mission.
mean, there's 4 of us, though. The 2 of you count as one person.
No, you don't. There's somebody. You're forgetting about Bisma.
There is no.
No, but that's because we never
Who's
had a
that?
Bisma in our group. There's nothing to forget. I would remember.
You don't
I'm
remember.
very
Your
good at
memory has
memory.
been wiped.
I think I would know that.
You are stuck
that's
in a
treason.
permanent loop.
I want to shoot Anne with my red laser gun.
Go for it.
Which and though? 1 or 3?
Yes. And 1 is stuck on my back. Still.
Here's what you gotta do.
Yeah, it would be hard to shoot me.
Here's what you're gonna do. You gotta make an athletics
Huh?
plus mechanics roll.
That's an arbitrary choice.
No, it's not actually, because you need to override your armor that does not
Because
want
your
to
armor
shoot
doesn't
Anne.
want to shoot Anne.
Oh, okay. Well,
So you're using brute strength to make
can I get another die, please?
the movement and trying to trick your.
So good
your-
news is I get to roll 8 die.
Bad news is you got
I have a
negatives.
-5 on athletics. So
You're fighting against the machine.
raging
her.
against the machine.
Sabotage.
You just need one success,
I got 3 successes and 4 failures, and
which
a 3
is
on the
actually a
computer
negative
die.
one, which is why you.
So I got -2
Well,
successes.
that's fine.
negative
Then.
two. So you don't succeed. Yeah, and you lose a point of moxie. Well, actually, you don't.
can-
She does.
If I lose do I lose a point of moxie?
no,
Oh,
no, we're good. We're good.
Can I
We're good.
use that then?
Yeah, no, it's all good. It's all good. The point is,
could I have? Oh, I guess it wouldn't have. I should have used sneak attack.
so your onboard AI says, "Why are you trying to shoot Anarchy? She's our friend."
Yes, that's not anarchy. That's an interloper. I would know. My Cortec would show their name, and it's not working right now.
Yeah, but your Cortex did show her name before you went into the dead zone.
Yeah, but we all know how clones work, and you can't have a 3 before a 1. That's
And
not
the-
how numbers are.
Actually-
I'm smart.
Actually, Mr. I forget your name. Hierarchy. Actually, Mr. Hierarchy.
Mr. High.
Mr.
is
High. I predate her. You see, at one point in our loop of consistently repeating the same mission over and over and over again without any memory, I got lost in one of these dead zones, and the computer presumed me dead and reset the simulation, but I was still alive.
Okay, so what clone numbers are we then?
Infinite?
Yeah, but then how are you a 3? Why aren't you also a 1?
It's a long story.
I bet it is.
Treason.
It's always treason.
Did I? By that failure, if I only have one moxie left, I'll give you a fair warning on that.
That did not get you a point of moxie. You just failed to do what you wanted to do.
Yeah.
You've been so. It's been an experiment to test the probability against troubleshooters, and you've been sent on the same mission over and over and over again. But the problem is, after they had tested you, however many times they thought they needed to get their data, they stopped the experiment. But the person in charge of the experiment forgot to relinquish you from the command that was consistently resetting your clone number to 1 and resetting your memory.
So this is season 5 of The Good Place.
Yes. So what this Anne is saying is that you were part of an elaborate experiment in which you would go on the same mission over and over and over again. Your memories constantly reset every time that mission would end one way or the other, just to test how you would react to slightly different stimuli.
And then they forgot.
Then when they were finished collecting their data, they ended the experiment, but did not change the subroutine that would wipe your memories every time you started a new clone and reset your number to 1.
I know a great way to solve this, though, and I want to sedate and 3 and carry them back outside and talk to the computer about it.
So if you're looking around, you'll notice that Malarkey is just like furiously writing down paperwork. So she's probably not going to stop you.
Okay, great. I mean, power armor bod, dad bod.
Power armor daddy.
Would you agree to let me sedate Anne 3, the interloper, and take her for questioning?
If Anne 1 agrees.
All right, the two of you seem to have some kind
Also,
of a
you
connection
promised
there.
to let Anne 3 wear me as soon as we were out of the sewer.
That's true.
Yeah.
You promised.
I did promise that.
You did promise.
That's
So I don't know that I can
don't
agree
know.
with anything you do.
Is Annie into that? Anne 3?
I mean, here's the thing. She seems like she's really on a roll with this other stuff, not so much the other stuff that we were talking about. Seems like she's relinquished a lot of that.
Well, she's been through a lot.
She's a traitor.
So you're in favor then of sedating and dragging by her hair out to the sewer and contacting our friend the computer.
We could
Our
give
friend.
We could compromise.
Computer.
The onboard AI says we could compromise. We could give Anne 1 the
You're
suit
compromised.
instead.
Oh,
Yeah, but you're kind of stuck up there. I mean, if you can free yourself.
I am pretty stuck.
I don't know how that adhesive got there.
Yeah, I don't understand.
The
what it
onboard
is.
AI sprays an adhesive canceller over
Come
itself.
on, you had that the whole time.
Well, yes, but I didn't want her to get off.
All right, well,
All right, I'll get in.
do you have a spare uniform for me,
No.
Dad
No.
bod? You just like fall apart and push me out.
Pixelation will do wonders. Yes, it pushes you out.
All right. I
Ejected.
stand proudly
You can
in my
pass the card
pixelated cloud.
to Anne 1 over there.
Yeah, I mean, we could.
Sedator?
Yeah, we could sedate her. I'm cool with going along with basically whatever now that I have the power armor.
Okay.
Leader. What would Sin like to do?
Yeah, this is
This is a lot.
a lot. This is yeah, whatever.
Oh, it seems we got a couple of apathetic members on the team now, not just Mal.
I mean, like, I don't know. I'm kind of treasonous, okay? So, like,
Did you
whatever.
just say you're
Hey,
treasonous?
Yeah.
I've got 4 stars going for me. If I can bring back an actual bona fide trader back to friend computer, I could get some of those stars put off, and I could probably get a promotion out of this. So
Do you realize any amount of promotions you get, you're just going to forget about them when you get reset, when the subroutine doesn't get continues to do its work.
But friend computer will honor me and believe in me for being truthful.
Until you die, and then your next clone will pop out with no knowledge of anything that happened, reset back to red level, with
But
I
friend
feel
computer
like
will
the
know.
burden of
Friend
proof
computer
is
will
in
know.
this syringe of sedatives.
Do you want to forcefully give her the syringe?
Sure.
All right. What's the check that needs to be made again?
Uh,
Says it on the card.
brains plus science.
Go for it.
That is 1 success.
1 success. Okay. So you distract her
Mm-hmm.
and get up.
I mean, I am totally naked right now, and I don't know if pixels work in an area that's a dead zone.
Oh,
They do not actually.
Good catch. I forgot
Hey,
about
look,
that.
no pixels. Stab in the neck. And I
Because-
start taking off that pink coat.
Because
and
I feel
start-
like-
You're making a mistake.
And I take that green coat
Because-
off.
I'm
Because I feel like being an agent of chaos right now.
Oh.
That's a card.
Yeah, Cassie just handed Joshua a card. Joshua's reading it. He's taking in a breath. He's staring off into the
He's
distance.
confused.
You wanted to stab Anarchy with a.
It's the first time any of us has seen a schlong. So
It's true.
Even you.
Even me.
It's very distracting.
We're not in The Sims anymore.
hey, look, it's Hot Dog Friday.
It's so distracting, and you're honestly not entirely sure what it is.
What is this? What's going on?
You
There's not squares down there.
yeah. You feel like you're hallucinating. That this whole experience must be a mad
Ah,
trip.
it's a parasite.
Maybe you're infected with a DAIV, which is treasonous knowledge to even know about.
Oh, well, how do I even know this thing?
Yeah, it's
Sounds like treason.
Do I stab
you
myself?
stab yourself.
Ah, I need to calm down.
You are the happiness officer.
Oh, yeah.
So I
I still have one last syringe left on my body. I don't know where it is. Don't ask.
Mal looks up from her paperwork briefly, says, "Oh my," and then goes back to her paperwork.
Listen, you've been trapped, and I've worked very hard to manipulate events to get you here so that I could release you from this torture of being reborn without memories infinitely.
She sounds all right.
I mean, it's pretty fine. Like,
If you want
whatever.
to go on the way you've been going on, that's your problem.
Hey, what do you want to do about it? You got a big old plan?
My plan was first to get you off the grid.
Okay, well, you did
mission
that.
And then
accomplished.
second,
Here.
we need to hack into the cloning software that is resetting you
Man, that sounds
and
like.
change the program.
So we
Would
can
that be-
die?
How about we just
That
lie
doesn't sound
down
great.
right now
Would
and
that
think
be
about-
like taking over some bots and or
Yes.
AI? Oh,
it would
guys,
be
I'm
exactly
down.
like that.
Guys, I'm down. This sounds
There are
violent
definitely
as
bots
fuck.
that we need to take over.
This sounds violent.
I just lie down right where I am. I'm just gonna lie down here and feel like garbage.
It'll be
for a
more-
while.
I would like to stick you to the power armor. And stick you to the
Just
power
gonna
armor this
eat,
time.
just eat a ghost
How?
sandwich for a little
Power
while.
armor can't stick things.
I thought it was sticky already.
You
Except for
washed
in
it
the
off.
spot where I was stuck.
Nah. It was only sticky in the spot that you were stuck.
What happens if he dies out here?
I probably
If he
actually.
dies out here, the same thing that happens if he doesn't die out here. If he stays out here long enough, the computer will presume he's dead and respawn his clone.
Oh, we probably already have some double gangers waiting for us back in the sewers.
Just like pointing at N3. Just
Don't
like-
y'all want to see more of this? And I just kind of vaguely point at my unpixelated body.
I mean,
No.
I'm good. Thanks
I've
for
never
asking.
wanted
I
to see
ki- I
anything
like-
less.
I take a peek under my own suit.
Good lord, what happened?
I seem pleased about this.
Listen, I can help. I can prove it. I can prove what I'm saying.
Well, then why haven't you
How?
done that already?
I just need to scan you with this device. And she pulls out a device that looks like this weird box with an antenna and some flipping switches and lights.
That sounds like treason.
And I need to implant you with something.
I've seen this hentai.
I promise it won't hurt much, but it'll help. It'll prove what I'm saying.
All right. Well, I kind of want to see.
Or
this
you could
place.
just
I
believe
mean,
me
I mean,
blindly.
look, if we're gonna go take down some bots and or AIs, I could be persuaded.
But there you go.
All right,
All
I'm in.
right. So she scans you with the device. It goes ding, and then she stabs you with something.
Violence.
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 And then your memories don't quite come back, but you get vague deja vus of things that don't make sense because this is your first clone.
Guys,
And
I think you should do it.
not-
This is weird.
not that the core tech is working. It's not working, so you can't see each other's names. But for a fraction of a second, her name, which is not appearing, blips back on, and you see the number from 1 start counting up continually and not stopping how quickly it's going up. But then it flashes back off again.
I try to run away.
Okay, where
I
do you
would
want
like
to
to
run
run away. I don't know. I'm gonna just start running.
Running through the tunnels of the dead zone.
Yes.
Okay.
That sounds fine.
Mal
Nothing
runs
could go
off
wrong
through the
here.
tunnels of the dead zone.
Hey, as your leader,
That seems like treason.
you should probably not do that. Just saying.
Oh, she's
I want to
gone.
live forever. She yells out.
She's gone.
Okay.
I'm just lying
What good is
here.
really living forever if you don't remember anything?
Who's in? Is anyone gotten into the suit? Are you in
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are.
Can she
Mine.
not get out now? Is it all sticky on the inside?
No. No, I didn't think of that in advance.
Oh.
That would have been hysterical.
That w-
I'm just lying here,
I
all
like
chilled
how
out on
sedated
sedatives.
you are.
Just sitting in here, gonna have a bit of a nap. It's great. I just tell
you
me
also,
what to do next.
you
leader.
know where you stabbed yourself, right?
In the neck. That's what I said.
Oh, is that what you
I
said?
went, and in the neck.
Okay, that makes sense. All right.
Not anything else. I didn't stab myself or anything else.
Especially not in the pixelated bits.
No.
There are no pixelated bits anymore, but yeah.
A stab.
Anyway,
Yeah, but we don't know any
Stab
names
you
for
in the
them,
pixel.
because we've never seen them before.
that's fair. Maybe
just
maybe
un-
that's why
pixelated
Mal
parts.
ran off to
Un-
Oh,
learn
it was
Un-
horrifying.
No, Mal wanted to live
Unsolicited.
forever. That was it.
unsolicited pixels. Okay, no, seriously, I'm all chilled out and doped up on whatever etamine I'm on. So, literally, just carry us into the next scene. I don't know what to do,
I'm ready.
and I just
Fucking do it.
So you guys
I'm
agree
enjoying
to
30 minutes.
go along
Yes.
with
Yeah.
Please just
And
end the
three's,
exposition. I
yeah.
say outside.
all right. So
Mal, no, wait, are you sure? Come back, please.
we'll
See her again.
Oh,
You'll see her
please.
again.
Rip.
Okay, bye.
Too soon. Number 2 will be clone 2.
You lost Mal. She ran off. Anne wasn't particularly interested in chasing after her because Anne honestly doesn't really care about her whole team. She mostly cares about getting herself free from this loop. If you guys don't want to help, that's fine.
That's a mood.
That's a movie, yes. She takes you through the dead zone, and she takes you through a maze of interconnected passageways that pass beneath Alpha Complex.
Mhm.
And eventually, she takes you out of this area and into a sterile-looking lab. And suddenly, your cortex snapped back on. You could see names. You could see pixels. You could see
Oh, thank goodness I'm normal again.
everything's working again.
Yeah, that was awful.
That was.
And when you look
never
at
talk about it again.
Anne over here, it says
Anne.
Anne R, and then there's a little infinity symbol where her number should be.
I'm sure that's good.
It's
Great.
I
Super
was
great.
waiting for it to be like when you get past to the Pac-Man endgame, rather than Infinity Symbol, it's like a weird glitched out square.
Well, that's
Missing now.
that's what it is. Have you seen Missing Now? That's
Yeah.
kind of what
Yeah.
it looks like.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's not right.
That's my proof.
No, that you broke her.
Yeah. Well,
You broke our Anne. You broke Anne Prime.
And Prime.
You're trying to take over.
I'm only Anne 3. How many times have you died before you got to where you are?
0. She was 1. We saw it, and then you broke her.
You're.
She did stab me with a thing, and then this happened.
All right, how
It's
long
true.
has it been? Is the sedative starting to wear off?
It's starting to wear off.
Okay.
Anyway, you see the lab that you're in.
Are there any coats?
There are lab coats.
I grab one
But
lab coat.
You grab a lab coat. Okay, you put it on.
It's chilly
So,
in here. It's
Can
a
I
cold
can I
night.
play this when I have a chance?
Yes. Okay, give me 1 second,
Okay,
and
sure.
we'll get to that. She sneaks you past some people, some scientist-looking dudes, and past some, and she uses some device to make a camera look the other way.
That's cool.
You know, a techno. It looks like a techno wireless controlling device.
Oh, that's hella treasonous.
Oh yeah, and
I'm adding it to the list.
Oh, good.
you know, and then she takes you through into a large chamber
Why are we just letting this happen?
full of
I ran
cloning
away.
vats, and you can
'Cause I'm
see
curious.
that it looks something like this
All right.
on this
So it
picture.
looks like
here.
the Botany Bay episode with Wrath of Khan.
Yeah,
Just bodies
exactly,
in glass
bodies
tubes.
in glass tubes.
Or the Matrix, which is probably slightly more accessible to most people.
I went
Yeah.
to Invasion of the Body Snatchers,
Oh,
so
that
I
too.
went.
She takes you. She takes you through through the vast numbers of bodies, and eventually finds her way to where you all are all located, and you can see that you're all kind of next to each other, and you got your 6 clones, or you got your 6 clones, and they're all located there.
There, see?
It's like,
These
yes,
are our 6 clones.
yes, but watch what happens when she looks at her watch right about now. And then Joe, your character,
Yep.
Malarkey,
Yeah.
comes out of her cloning vat.
Okay.
Yeah, and this is Malarkey. It says Malarkey 1, but it's obviously a new clone. And you have no
Cool.
past knowledge of anything that has taken place up to now.
Okay.
Oh, look. Mal's back.
Oh, hi. Do I know you?
All right.
Yay.
And 3's obviously hacked your memories. They took your memories away, but you're part of our team. We're on a mission, and now our mission is to plug up this hole over here who put a hole in the sewage hole and is pretending to be one of our teammates.
All right, cool. That's fine. Whatever.
Suddenly, something pops up in your cerebral cortex, and it says, "Wanted for treasonous acts against friend computer and Alpha Complex," and then it displays all your faces and all your names.
Oh.
Oh no.
Whoops.
So
They are suspected to be on the run, armed, and dangerous.
we should turn ourselves in.
You should turn yourselves in.
Seems reasonable.
All right. Well,
Yeah, but look.
Joe,
Yes.
what did you want to use this for?
Okay, so I was hoping that previous Mal
Yeah.
would kind of figure out her way around the dead space and be able to effectively track
I
the
mean,
rest
we
of the
are,
party.
These guys?
Yeah.
we are making big robot footprints because
Oh.
I am in
Oh,
the
they
power
are.
armor.
mhm.
So yeah, so like I'm kind of hoping she's there as well.
Okay.
Just kind of like peeking in the window.
You should
And
just kill your new clone.
she gives this to friend
Get- and
computer
then
as
get
soon
all
as
the
she gets
XP
in
points.
as soon as she gets in cortex range again. She's written a treason form for herself.
Well, I'm going to turn all of
Whoa.
I'm turning all of you in immediately and getting all those XP points so I can get a promotion. And if I turn you all in
Oh, boy.
first, that
Look,
might
I'm-
mitigate my own treason.
Look, I'm about to soapbox here before Joe just popped in. So let me let this.
Oh, okay.
Suddenly, Joe steps in and says, "I knew it! You're all traitors!" You know, and then you see yourself, and you're both looking at yourself, and this is weird.
This is really weird. I just kind of take a moment.
Yeah, I know. It's real weird, right?
Yeah, it's real. What? It's real weird.
It's real weird.
It's real
It's
weird.
real weird.
Suddenly, all of your clones come out of their vats.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
Are there 3 of me then?
That means
No,
No,
yours
okay,
had already.
okay.
Yours had come out early, but everyone else is.
Oh god, now there's 3 of me.
Now there is 3 of you. Yes.
Oh, now there's 3 of me.
That means I'm
No,
in-
now there's 2 of you.
That means I'm an army.
You're an army.
I'm an army.
of anarchy.
We could go after so many bots like this.
I'm a party.
Look.
I'm a party of 3.
Why are we allowing the friend computer to tell us we're traitors? What? You just want to like sit back and turn yourselves in?
Yes, actually, I already did that.
I mean,
She doesn't count. She doesn't count. Why are we? Why are we
the other
letting this
means are gonna
happen?
wake up. And we're always gonna do like our own little handshakes and
Oh, you're just.
look. I was supposed to be recruiting members, and look at all the members I've got. We're growing too. We're gonna break down the means of production.
Sipping giblets on a beach somewhere.
Giblets on a beach somewhere. Oh, that's a good giblet.
Anarchy 3 says we need to get to the central processing unit of this station.
This sounds like a big one. Let's
and
do
she
it.
points up to the big, giant computer machine that is not friend computer, but it's this big machine that is
It's the
organized.
biggest machine I could see right now, and that
Yeah.
sounds great.
a big machine
I
that
look
is,
at the other
uh,
hierarchies, and I'm
the
like, this
thing
is our
that
moment,
all the-
comrades.
The thing that all these tubes are attached to. And of course, there is a friend computer monitor up top. And friend computer monitor looks down at you guys and sees that there are multiple copies of the same clone and shines his spotlight on you. And then suddenly, the door to the science lab opens, and a scientist looks in and points directly at you guys and says, "There they are!"
Okay, I want to
And through the door,
pull out
a group of troubleshooters comes through.
Are we going into an action phase then?
We might be, yes.
Okay, because I have a card I want to play like immediately.
Okay, well, what is it?
It's a gun in the right place, which would be right in the lab coat that I grabbed off the wall. And I
you
just
have a gun in the
pull
right
out
place. Give me that
a
card.
ranged weapon useful in action,
Give me that card. You have a gun in the right place. Good job.
and you can let me know what high level color clearance it is.
I'm gonna say it's blue.
yeah.
Oh.
So
A gun in the right place. So through the door marches a group of troubleshooters. 5 in all.
yeah.
4 of them are red, and 1 of them is blue. Obviously the leader.
Yes. I'm going to become the leader now.
The name on the leader's head is Rav B. Oli. And to his right is someone named Bisma R. Key 3. Rav B. Oli 7 and Bisma R. Key 3. Then there is also a Rick R. Roll 7. A
7?
yeah, 7.
Yeah, he died 6 times going on that slip and slide.
A Rick R. Roll 7 and 3 other red shirts that don't matter enough to get a name.
All right, which Adam Bash do you want to kill, Bree?
I would like to kill all of them because I still have 2 foam grenades left.
And I have I have this one card I would like to play as soon as I'm allowed to.
All right, here's how this is going to go down. You're each going to pick a card. Either you have a card that you want to use that effect. For example, if you want a gun to appear in the right place and you want that specific effect, then you're going to use that card. Or if you don't have a card but that represents what you want to do, say you just want to shoot a person and you don't have a card that says shoot a guy, you can just pick any old card and effectively replace the text with what you want to do. The card is both your initiative and the effect. So you're going to put that whichever card you're using for your initiative face down.
If I'm using equipment, can I play the action card and then be like, and I would like to use this equipment? Like, is that?
So you're putting a card face
I've never
down.
had a
Well, the
useful
equipment have action orders on them.
Yes.
And it's usually a stat
Oh,
plus.
yes.
Yeah.
I did it.
The cards that you're using will have an action order that determines your initiative using that action. You can also just do a basic action, but you still need to put a card down to determine your initiative. So if you're doing a basic action like just shoot a guy, you're not using the effect on the card, but you still need to have a card for the initiative. Does anybody have an action order 9 on the table?
Niet.
8,
Niet.
7, 6.
6.
Oh.
You have an action order 6. Fantastic. Okay, what are you doing?
Foam grenade.
Foam grenade.
And I would like to go at it's violence and melee.
Go
and I
for
would
it.
just like to throw it at the group. So that's 4 plus
Malarkey, you get a treason star and 10 XP points. 10
Why,
XP
thank
points
you.
for reporting a traitor. 1 treason star for being a traitor.
I reported myself.
How diligent.
Okay.
You also all get a treason star for being traitors.
He's at 5 trees and stars.
Yeah, we're working on that. Don't worry.
Oh god, I got a computer.
Fantastic.
And 2 successes, and there were no negatives.
So you go to lob your phone grenade, and that's when the computer pops up and says, "Citizen,
Damn it.
I have conflicting reports of your traitorous activities." The foam grenade then goes off in your hand.
Good.
Oh
Good.
You are all submerged
Okay, your clones are already here.
in foam.
Oh, well, then I can... my action was, instead of hitting my target, a ranged target of another appropriate action will extend...
Who has a 5? Does anyone have a 5? 4? 3?
3's mine.
Okay, well, you can both
So-
decide who goes first.
Instead of hitting my target, I'm going to instead hit something nearby that blows up with a 3-meter blast radius.
Foam does not burn, cannot be lasered, and R&D is developing a solution that will dissolve it, probably without dissolving clones trapped in it.
So if even one hand is still out, I just want to be able to shoot up and hit the canister in the ceiling and kill everyone else who's not in foam.
I understand.
Oh, the foam's going to protect us.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you shoot the canister, and it explodes violently.
It explodes with up to a 3-meter blast radius.
And liquid flames fall.
And it's
on
all
a
like,
group
yeah,
of
'cause
troubleshooters.
we're in like a laboratory full of like
Oh,
highly
yeah.
combustible cloning equipment.
Liquid flame falls on the group of troubleshooters. Rav Bioli, Bismarcky, and Rickroll, and all the rest. They all perish. Horrible.
Just horribly.
Horrible deaths. And then the alarm starts blaring, and you're all stuck.
It's
How
air
many
horns.
of
It's
me
all
are
air
stuck?
horns now.
2 of you are stuck.
So which is the 2 of us that are stuck? Is it me and Anne?
No.
Oh.
Each malarkey. Both malarkeys are stuck.
Oh.
So to get free of the foam,
Oh,
it's
here's
a
my, action
violence and melee
It's on the
roll.
floor now.
Well, everyone can make a violence and melee roll.
Yes.
This is gonna go wonderfully terribly.
I got 2 successes and 1 failure. I actually rolled a positive with the negative stats.
Oh.
Wow. Okay.
I got
You
1
a-
success.
Should we
Both-
also be rolling computer die for this?
Yeah,
Yes,
you're
of
always
course.
rolling computer die, and that's it. Right.
both of your clones break free of the solution.
Yeah. Onward, comrade.
He has a red jumpsuit. You do not.
That's all right.
You have a lab coat though.
Yep.
2 success.
Better red than dead.
All 3 of your clones get out.
I got 1 success.
That's enough. Your girls get out.
Yeah, 1 success.
Get
Yeah.
out.
Oh. That foam was good.
All right. So you guys break free of the foam, and around you, the entire clone lab with many other clones is burning.
And all these clones are dying.
All these clones are done. That's okay, because they'll get replaced.
Does that include does that include the actual like cloning like mechanism that we were about to just go fuck up? Like is that also burning?
It's also burning.
Mission accomplished.
But that's actually not the accomplishment that you needed. You needed to reprogram it. Now it's
Oh
destroyed.
no, I'm just happy it's gone.
I understand.
And 3 is not happy. but
And 3 is like,
and
now we
Prime
need to
is
go
psyched.
to the high program. Like, we need to go to the servers to fix the problem. We can't just fix it locally.
I need a
Fuck
treason
up the
form.
servers too.
Yes, we could.
Okay, but I've got a really nice blue level gun
That's
and
treasonous, by the
no
way.
clones to replace myself with. Otherwise, I was going to shoot myself and take the reward money. But I'm afraid to do that now.
Yeah, but you have 2 clones that are alive, don't you?
Oh yeah. So
Shoot one of them.
do they have 5 treason stars, or is it just my version that has the 5 treason stars?
You have the same information. It's like you're scanning the same
They're clones.
USB
Oh.
code.
Great. So I'm going to take the guy, one of my own other clones, and I'm going to use my sneak attack card that I have right here. And I'm going to take him and his red jumpsuit. I'm going to put on the right clothes.
You don't even need to sneak attack him. You could use your dumb logic and say, hey, one of us should shoot the other one of us to get the reward money.
Yeah.
And we're still here.
And I need the red coat, so you might as well die so you can give me yours. And
Sure, that sounds like that. That's
vaporized. And
so now you have a red suit
I have-
and a red laser pistol on
And a
top,
blue
and a blue
laser-
laser pistol and the lab coat.
and a lab coat. Excellent. And I killed a 5-star treason. Hey, friend computer, I got him.
Congratulations! You get 500 XP points.
Heck yeah. Is that enough for me to get a transport to get up to the high programmer's place? Let me go check our store.
Check your store.
I can hire... Oh, yeah, I can hire a taxi pod. Remember how much fun we had? I can
oh
hire...
yeah, taxi pods were fun.
Oh, hey, Anne, I can hire a fun bot
Oh, I
for
like that.
1 day cycle. All right, I got
all I
500.
need.
So right before here at the end of the episode, I want to hire a taxi pod, I want to hire a pet bot, I want to hire a fun bot, and I want to spend the rest of my 500 XP points on 5 XP points each for Bouncy Bubble Beverage. So Bouncy Bubble Beverage on the house.
I'm so excited. I love it. It's so good.
I'm imagining all of that happening, and for whatever reason in my head, the like theme music that's playing in my head is the fucking Venga bus.
May I hire
And you get a treason star.
What? For knowing what song that was?
No, because someone accused you of treason.
Mel has been.
I want to open up my Cortec. Can I order a Casey's Bees Bomba Boots
Sure.
and a fun bot for 1 day cycle, which will come delivered in the taxi pod that we'll have for our one journey to get up to the location that we're aiming for. And then we're all getting in. I call this an Uber.
Sounds like a plan.
All right. Oh.
And
Should
in
I
that
get a
taxi
teammate
pod there will be
to-
20 cans of Bouncy Bubble Beverage waiting for us to get us all ready on our way to go. And this is all because I didn't have enough to upgrade myself to orange clearance level, or else I would have. Heck yeah! Oh look, it's a cat. Free. It's a K, and it's got an @ sign. It's a cat companion.
Oh,
That's cute. That's very good.
Him, I must
Surveillance
destroy
bot.
him.
Can climb walls, explore confined spaces, and lie on watch, all while streaming live audio video to the troubleshooter's cerebral cortex. Uses titanium teeth and claws to attack or sabotage. Has night vision and a 12-hour battery. If its cat whisker Wi-Fi antenna are damaged, make a mechanics operate roll or the bot enters feral mode and must be recaptured. Cat bots and other cats as hostile are as distracted by lasers.
You almost went full present Mike there.
Well, the taxi pod has a small electrical four-wheel
there it
vehicle
is.
suitable for carrying up to 4
All
small
right, then.
troubleshooters with no equipment or intimacy issues, or 1 large troubleshooter with a lot of equipment. Range depends on the...
And with that, I am Joshua Barbeau, your game master and friend computer for the evening.
Allegedly.
Allegedly from Chaotic Rogue Entertainment. This has been another episode of Paranoia.
Got
Turbo
one more to go.
Warriors.
Next
One more
week
to
is the
go. Next
finale.
week is the finale. Will these people,
All
will
of
these
us.
clones, all 6 of them? Is that how many there are?
I have one other
Too
of
many.
mine.
All these other clones, will they get to the bottom of the fact that they're stuck in a Rosen
I
whatever loop?
guarantee we're going to get to the bottom of something.
Yeah, I agree.
8? Are there 8?
To my right, your left.
I have been Cassie 20 Love Chew, playing and I'm not sure where to go from here. What the fuck?
Next week is your moment to shine, leader.
Get in, loser. We're going to
We're going
the mainframe.
We're going
botting?
botting?
Mainframe. We're going bombing.
Get in the taxi cab.
And this is Joe Drummond playing Malarkey, and is very kind of apathetically confused about what she wants to do, and is totally fine with it, but also like really wants to be loyal to friend computer, and so is like not sure what's going on.
And I'm Justin Ecock playing Hierarchy. And I am already written down as having a charismatic, attractive, and braggart personality. So now that there's 2 of us... Oh no.
What have I done?
Oh no.
We are into each other.
I didn't
And we are
realize.
wearing matching jumpsuits.
I didn't realize that you were basically playing Paranoia Dirk,
Wait.
and now I'm very
No, you
angry.
but you killed yourself. There isn't 2 of you anymore.
There were 3 of us, and I killed one of them.
No, there were only
No,
two.
there were only
There were only
of you.
2.
You told me there was 3.
No,
There
there's
were 2 of-
Anns.
There was 2 of each of us.
I'm all alone. I
Oh,
killed
yeah.
the only one who ever loved me the way I do. And now I'm just like real blue in the back of that taxi cab, drinking, trying to get drunk.
You're
I'm
not
alcoholic.
alone.
You're not blue, you're red.
None
You've
of
got-
you understand me.
you've got
I'm
cat.
drinking
He's saying
some-
he's blue. It sounds like treason.
I'm drinking the Bounty Bubble beverage, trying to get drunk on a
You got-
non-alcoholic soda drink.
You got cat. You're not alone.
Oh,
You got
cat.
Hi, I'm Poisonne playing Anarchy, and there's 3 of me apparently, and we're gonna
One
go
of
take
you has
down-
all the knowledge, another one has some of the knowledge, and another one is fresh-faced and wide-eyed and bushy-tailed.
Well, if that ain't a
Hey, you wanna sit
2019
in the back
mood.
with me?
We're gonna go take down the mainframe. I'm gonna do it.
Well, they say the user lives outside.
Glory to
the net.
mankind.
Megabyte's about to get fucked.
Okay, bye.
Stefania.
Okay, bye.
The Terrible Warriors have a new episode out every Tuesday. And return to us next week for the final chapter of your bonus mandatory reintegration alpha complex integration seminar experience. We'll be ready for you. Paranoia is published by Mongoose Publishing. Follow us on Twitter at Dice Warriors. And today's troubleshooters, who are now learning that fun and this information is above your clearance level go hand in hand, were Joe Drummond, Cassie Chui, Justin Ecock, Poisonne, and Joshua Barbeau. Return to us next week, citizen, right here on the Terrible Warriors.
Yeah, we didn't even mess anything up. I don't know what we're gonna put on the end of it this week.
You did it! It was
And-
perfect! There's nothing to put at the end.
Yeah, well, all right. Bye, everybody.